and let the vloggers begin. Hi, I'm Chad, and welcome to Virtual Reality. I like to start my vlogs in virtual reality because it is a place where we can go fast. So, without much further ado, ooh, this is fresh. I'm going to talk about a riding technique that I absolutely love and I recommend every motorcyclist learns, and that is how to clutchless shift. Now in this video I'm going to focus on clutchless upshifting. The reason I and most people choose to clutchless upshift is because it simplifies things. You don't have to think about using the clutch. And in addition to that, it also makes your shifts faster. So how does it work? Well, motorcycle transmissions have what you call straight cut gears, which means they're just teeth that lock into each other and have a slight bit of play, as opposed to an automobile transmission which has synchronizers. Now the synchronizers in a manual transmission in a car allow you to select any gear with the wheels turning at any speed without grinding gears. A motorcycle transmission, because it is straight cut, the gears just clunk in or clunk out, but there is a little bit of play in between. Now, the reason you can clutchless shift on a motorcycle easily is because when you roll off the throttle, it unloads the gears from here to here, and in that brief millisecond of time, you can select the next gear because the transmission is unloaded. Now, ordinarily, you would use the clutch to manually unload the transmission. By pulling the clutch in, the transmission is no longer loaded by the engine. You are free to change gears as you please. So what you're looking for when clutchless upshifting is that fraction of a second of time when you roll off the throttle that the gears are not loaded. It is that time that you can select the next gear. Now the easiest way to do this is to preload the shifter. So have the throttle open, be accelerating, apply a slight bit of pressure to the shifter, and when you roll off the throttle, it will just select the next gear. Then you can get back on the throttle and continue to accelerate. It's a pretty easy technique to do. It takes time to become proficient at it, but when you are proficient at it, it saves you a lot of time and you sound really cool when you change gears. I shall demonstrate.
You like the power bed on that?
It's great. Yeah. Yeah? Nice.
The engine's good on it, huh? You love the power bed.
Oh yeah, I love it. You got all that nice mid-range power. I had a CBR 600R before this, and it was a dog down low.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Triumphs have them wide it out.
Yeah, but it's nice that it has top end too still.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about it.
Third gear, fourth gear.
Oh, it just goes. As you practice the clutchless downshift and perfect it though, you get to a point where you just don't use the clutch anymore, and that's kind of where I'm at for up or down. Oh, this is tight. Another other big upside is that you significantly reduce the wear that the clutch undergoes, which is pretty nice. You just gotta love that view. I really do. Beautiful. I'm so lucky that I live in a place where I can ride my motorcycle next to the ocean. Actually, you know what? It takes time to perfect, but once you get the hang of it, it is an excellent technique to know. Saves you a ton of time when shifting up and also reduces wear on the clutch. As far as wear on the transmission goes, I have been clutchless up and downshifting this bike for over 10,000 miles. I clutchless up and downshifted my Honda for over 10,000 miles, and knock on wood, I've never had a problem. The transmission is designed to work like that as long as you know what you're doing. You can mess things up when you shift at an incorrect time, or if you stomp it to the next gear while the transmission's still loaded. So that's the thing you just need to be very careful of, is unloading the transmission. Just start by closing the throttle completely, feel it go into the next gear, and then roll back on. And then you can reduce the time it takes to do that over time as you get more and more comfortable. With that said, I do not claim any responsibility or liability for anybody that tries to do this technique and messes up. That's on you, dog, not me. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, por favor. I'd mucho apreciado. Check out the beautiful lake right there. And until the next one. What more you say? Why not?